So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but lately, since I've been to the local grocery store, I've seen a ton of pomegranates there. And the reason why that is because it's pomegranate season, and a good pomegranate can be great. I know one of the frustrations with pomegranates is getting the seeds out, because that's where all the flavor is, right? Well, I want to show you guys how to properly open a pomegranate. Keep it super simple. It's actually a lot easier than you thought, so let's go through the process, okay? Now, first, what you want to do is you want to score the top, okay? By scoring the top, you're just going to cut lightly into the flesh, ensuring just to get enough that you're getting into the pomegranate seed and the flesh itself, right? Like I like to do mine either in a hexagon or a sexagon, so 6 sides, or 5 sides, but you just want to make sure you cut properly right along that edge right there. And once you get it done, what you're going to do is you're going to take the crown off, you're going to take the top off, okay? So put that right there. As you can see, I didn't get deeper enough right there, so I'm just going to go a little bit deeper. Okay. All right, now once you're in there, what you can see is you'll start to see that a pomegranate is divided up, okay? And the reason why I say it's divided up is because you can see these white seams, and that's going to tell you the division, so you see there's one right here, one right here, you have one right here, one right here, and one right there. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to follow that seam on the outside of the pomegranate, and you're going to go and you're going to cut down all the way to the bottom. You're going to do it to the next seam. So we're going to start there, cut all the way to the bottom. Here, all the way to the bottom. Right here, we're going to go all the way to the bottom again. And then we got this one right here. I'm going to go. Okay. Last one. All right, so now we have all of our sides. Okay. Now, what you can see is I'm just breaking it apart. Okay. There we go. So now you have it divided and the seeds are exposed, right? So you don't have to deal with all that pith and all the white stuff, because that's actually super bitter and you don't want any of that. Now comes the easy part. That was actually the hard part. The easy part now is just extracting the seeds. So now you just want to pop them out, put them in a bowl, and as you do that, you might have some bits of white that are left on there. That's okay. I'm going to show you guys a trick to get rid of those in a minute as well. Okay? Now, as you can see, the way these are divided up, it's really easy to get to the seeds. And you can take and separate them completely. And then what you're going to do is just do that. Now that little knock on the table that I did, I know it seemed a little unnecessary, but it actually isn't. So what that did was that actually loosened up the seeds for me. Some people take a spoon and they'll turn it upside down and they'll do like that with the spoon. I find it much easier. Hit that table just a little bit. Once I hit that table, the seeds are loose enough that you're just going to go ahead and rub against them and they're going to pop right out. Okay? Just got super windy outside, but hey, I'm here for it. It's like the perfect weather in Michigan right now. It's beautiful outside. The leaves are changing, but it's not too hot, not too cold. So it's going to be really cold in a little bit here. So I try to enjoy as much time as I can outside at the moment. All right, now you guys can see we're working right through this. I mean, those are popping right out. You know, they're not really giving me any trouble at all. We're going to do this with the rest of the pomegranate and get all these seeds out. You know, you want to use all of them. Right now I mean, like I said, these pomegranates are super ripe, super good. I mean, and they really do complement really kind of anything. You know, you can put them on salads, you can put them on, you know, a protein dish. There's so many different ways you can use them. I love them with lamb. You know, they really are super versatile. You know, so it's just really about what you do with them and where you take them. You know, they add a little bit of that sweetness and tartness to a dish. You know, so have fun with them. Got a few that fell outside. See me just grab a few of those bigger white pieces that fell in there, you know, because you don't want that in your mix. You know, like I said, that's the bitter part of the pomegranate. You know, so try to stay away from them as much as that is possible. You know, but we do want all the seeds. Now to our last little bit here, you can see those ones fell right out, you know, like without even any type of hassle. This is it right here, guys. You know, you're down to the last little bitty bits. You know, like I said, I want to get as many of the seeds as I can. All right, I'm gonna leave a few of those, few of that white, you know, in there, and I'll show you guys why. You know, because there's actually a secret to that as well. Okay, so once you have all your pomegranate peeled and you know you have as many of the seeds as you can in there, you know, you guys can see, you know, there's none left in there. You know, we literally got every seed. You know, so a little secret for you guys. You know, what you want to do is pour some water over the pomegranate. Now you can start with the water in there. You don't have to, but what you're going to do is just tap the top with a spoon, and what that's going to do is it's actually going to knock the seeds down, and then what's left is that right there, which is the white, you know, which is what we don't want, you know, so we're going to get that up out of here. You know, you can kind of see right there, you know, where we have all of the stuff that we don't want. It floats right to the top, you know, so we're able to get rid of that nice and easy. I like to use a spoon. Could take a strainer and just skim the top as well, you know. Whatever works, you know, whatever floats your boat, you know, finds your lost remote, you know. So that's like a little saying that I like to say, you know, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Don't call Peter on me, please. All right. And got this one that has a little bit of white that stuck to it. Okay. And we got it pretty good right there, guys. You know, so as you can see, we got a whole lot of pomegranate, and not a whole lot of the white stuff that causes bad flavor. Okay, you know. So again, see, I'm just going over it, picking and being really nitpicky about what I get. You know, but yeah, you know, I'll stir it up one more time. Bring any of that stuff to the top that I can. Alright, guys, I think we got it for the most part. You know, there's a few little things in there, but that's the majority of it. Now you can strain your pomegranate. Feel so good, you know. Again, you know, it's the perfect time of the season to have these, you know. So show you guys how to do it. Now try it yourself.